Today's topic, my dudes, is a very interesting, but you can say a little bit controversial topic, but I think it's important that we talk about it. And I'm gonna have to see what you guys think, because this might actually change how the rating system even works, in a way. So yeah, bear with me, let's just start. Bro, this swing copter is so cool. And that thing is about stealing assets from somebody else's levels into your levels. Is that something that should be done? And there has been a lot of levels that have been raided, and recently I found a level that got raided that stole an asset from one of my levels that I'm gonna talk about today. So before I talk about that, I actually want to talk about real quick, just want to talk about something. Hold up. So we have Nexus yesterday got hacked, and I want to briefly talk about a little bit of stuff because there are a lot of things that I forgot to mention in my last video. Now, the one very big problem about him getting hacked is that if you take a look at this channel, it looks like someone that does presentations on stuff. Like, it's nothing to do with Geometry Dash. It's just a random channel, you know, with 2 million subscribers doing its stuff for 2 years, you can see here. So a lot of people are gonna fall for this, which is why I was talking about it so quickly. And we need to raise awareness. And the reason I was not very concerned about it at the beginning is because this is something that happens a lot on YouTube. And so YouTube knows exactly what the heck is going on. And this is something that has also happened to Doggy, the Geometry Dash player. And it happened twice, and he got his channel back instantly. And also, this is something that a lot of people don't know. If your channel gets deleted, if all of your videos are gone, if somebody hacks your account, YouTube can still restore everything. Even if they deleted videos, comments, like any of these things, all of them can be restored. So there is no worry about that. However, the reason why I'm getting a little bit concerned is that it's been 20 hours, my dudes. It's been 20 hours, and yeah, there has been no sign of improvement. The channel is still hacked. And here we can see Nexus talking to the YouTube team on that. He's talking to the YouTube team on, guess which platform he's talking on? He's talking on Twitter about some YouTube related stuff. So that is kind of funny, but I'm getting a little bit concerned now because what the heck is gonna happen now? It's been a while, but I don't think we should be too worried because YouTube knows that these things happen, and YouTube also knows how to resolve this issue. So I think if we just wait a few more hours, they should hopefully be on it and get his channel back and his stuff back. So yeah, do not go on any of his videos. It's kind of interesting how they have videos from 2 years ago, but I think this is, yeah, that's a link to a different channel. So this is like a playlist, you can say, which is kind of playing to the manipulative strategy of showing that this is a real channel with 2 million subscribers when really it's just a stolen channel. It's crazy how many things they can change and still look like so completely look different than the original channel, which belongs to Nexus. But yeah, I guess that's it. I hope I talked about everything regarding his hacking. Let's just hope that YouTube gets his channel back because they already have that issue on their radar. So yeah, I guess now let's just move on to the stealing scandal and whether we should be able to reuse assets in our videos, in our levels from other people. I keep mixing levels with videos. So yeah, this level, the Buto Boton by Theory, I can't pronounce stuff, but you can see that this is a very cool looking level, and instantly when I came here, I remembered one of my levels that I'm gonna show you in a bit. So yeah, you can see here that you just remember the style. The level itself looks pretty cool, but just keep an eye on the style a little bit, right? Like it's like an industry type of, you know, metal stuff going on like that. Boom, boom. I was just wanting to enjoy platformer levels because this was like recently rated, and I actually play a lot of recently rated platformer levels. So I might actually start like a series where I just play platformer levels, give my feedback on them and stuff like that. And this is where it begins, my dudes. You guys see this thing in the center right there? This is... okay. Boom. Do you guys see anything similar? The style is very, very, very similar. Like these pipes we saw a lot, and this thing, this giant thing was directly just taken from this level, which is on my account, but I actually stole it as well. I'm just kidding. That's a collab level. Actually, that's a collab level from Montro and all these people, but Montro made the first part, which is this industrial part. You can see here Montroverse or Montro. You can see down there also Montro. He made this, and I talked about him about this thing, and he said he doesn't really mind if they steal it, but he asked him if he like sent the creator a message. And what's funny is that this level is not rated, and that one is. So that I completely understand. I don't really mind. My level has not been sent. This one has been sent. They saw it. It was good. And I honestly don't want this level to get unrated. This level is really cool. And I have absolutely no problem with people stealing my, or not. Stealing is not that very cool. But if you take stuff from my levels and put it in your levels, I don't have a problem with it. In fact, I make a lot of tutorials like this one where I made fire and people can just use it, like literally just copy and paste it into their own levels. I don't have a problem with that. However, some people have, and the person that I talked to that made this part, like I said, he also doesn't mind. So I don't think this level should get unrated anytime. But maybe this whole thing happened just so that it raises awareness that my level exists, and now my level gets rated. So that is very, very cool. But yeah, I quickly want to talk about whether we should be even overall be able to steal stuff or not. Because believe it or not, I have stolen something before that has gotten rated, my dudes. It's in this level, which is also a collab, but the first part is mine. And can you quickly see what is stolen in here? Can you guys find it in 3, 2, 1, boom. Exactly, if you guys guessed it. The cannons are completely stolen from the tower, which is Roptop's level. I straight up just yoinked them, and you can see that, yeah, all of the effects are exactly the same. However, I just changed the colors to fit this even more. And should this be something that we do? Should this be justifiable, if that's a word, or should this be allowed? I personally think that it should, as long as you don't use it in the exact same way. I think with platformer mode, we should have had presets, even like prefabs or presets that you can, for example, like a new tab in here that once you click on it, you can select a cannon, you can select one of these things, you can select, you know, these falling crates or any of these things. I think something like that is really necessary, especially for platformer mode, because recreating something like this could take a lot of time. Or some of these cannons, it could take a lot of time. So I think something in the future, for the future of Geometry Dash, would be very cool to have presets. Maybe like an online shop, not really shop, but an online browser where you can see what people have made and then install that and then use it in your level. I think that would be awesome, because I make a lot of tutorials and I make a lot of stuff that I would love see other people using, because it is really complicated making these things. Or not necessarily complicated, but it just takes time. I had no time, so I just had to yoink these guys, and I hope it's not an issue that it doesn't get my level unrated or anything like that. But I even think that Roptop had also found like this idea cool of having presets that you can drag, because it takes a long time to create these. And the only one thing that it would have in addition to that is a credits button. So for example, I stole something from Rubrub. It would basically show somewhere like an extra button of whose assets you are using. So in this case, it would show Roptop's, and in the case of that guy, it would show Montro that made the collab part in my level, and so on and so forth. And I think as long as you change some of these assets by a lot, it should be totally fine. Even Roptop himself has said that he's not working, but he has the idea of an online browser where you can get yourself some custom-made art. For 2.3, he wants to add the ability of people to draw art so they can post them online, and then other people can use them with credits. So this is something that Roptop also likes, the idea of having online stuff that people can get and use in multiple levels with credits, of course. And I think it's an awesome thing, because like you're reusing these things could be difficult. And one of like the cannons I'm talking about, and if you steal or take assets from other people, I would recommend Firstly, of course, you have to ask them, but if you want to take something from me, I don't really mind. I'm saying it already. But firstly, also add credits, and second of all, don't just take the thing as it is, because it's not gonna be that very cool. You can see what I did here is I took the cannons and they keep shooting, and you also are stuck in this place where these things fall on you. So I did play around a little bit with the idea of the cannons, so it's not directly a stolen idea from Robtop's level, which I think is totally fine if you do. And I'm wondering, did Robtop even notice that these things are stolen from it? Should I say stolen in here? I don't really know. You guys decide in the comment section. But he has definitely seen it because he has played the level, because the level is rated. So I'm just gonna pretend that it is okay as long as you give credits and play around with the thing a little bit. But I personally, again, if you wanna take something from someone else, you have to ask them. Do not blame it on me if you take stuff and then they are not okay with it. But from me, you can take whatever you want. I also have a list for tutorials, I think. Yeah, 2.2 tutorials. It has like an auto build tutorial. This one, like, you can straight up just take this and use it in your levels. I don't really mind. Would be cool to have you also give me credits somewhere. And yeah, I'm just gonna give this level a like, and let me know what you guys think about this thing, because you can see that this level looks pretty cool. The style maybe a little bit. I even feel like the pipes have been directly yoinked from that one level. But yeah, I do not mind that much. I mean, the style is very similar. I think even the block design was really a lot inspired, let me put it that way. And I don't mind. It's a cool level. It has like a different atmosphere, you can say. Like, it's not the same gameplay, you know? Like, he played around with some of this stuff, which I think is totally okay. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this idea of having a browser for the game where you can upload presets like cannons or whatever for other people to use with credits. Let me know what I died to that. Okay, I would love to hear your guys' opinion. I can see that a lot of the style has been taken. Like, I see that these things, for example, I saw them a lot in the design. But you can see that the whole thing is different. Like, we can see these things, they do not exist in my level. So he definitely played around a lot with this thing, which again justifies in my standard that this is very cool, basically. And yeah, I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the browser thingy. Let me also know what you guys think, if somebody even should be able to take stuff with credits if they change it up enough, and so forth and so much and so on. And if any mod is watching this, come on, go to my lists and go to the cool series and send every single level in here. They are all very cool, crafted by these awesome people you see in here. It's a major collab that I did for my favorite video that I'm gonna probably talk about soon. And yeah, that has been about it, and I will see